Hey everyone, today I'm going to be sharing my January favorites with you guys. I've got beauty stuff, I've got skincare, I've got kind of beauty accessories, I've got Netflix, I got a new podcast. I got a lot of things to share with you guys. January was a really difficult month. I mean, I feel like you guys already know this, or at least everybody that watched my 2018 goals/struggles video, which I'm pretty sure was the last video I put out. I got incredibly sick and I actually put that video out while I was sick, but I recorded it before. Unnecessary backstory, number 697 by LeighAnn. Thank you very much. But I had to skip a week after that just because I was way too sick to actually record a video, and I hated it. I hate not recording because I just get so many ideas and I just have to like write them down and think about them and stew about them and really want to film, but I can't. And it's very frustrating. So I'm excited to be back in the game, wearing makeup, having hair on my head. It is so weird how that one little piece of extension, it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel safe. But I mean, was January hard for anyone else? Like, January is the Monday of the year. It is like, ugh. It felt especially hard for me this year. I'm not even gonna get into it. If you missed that video, go back and watch. I will be updating you guys with my progress, with all of those goals. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Just know that the comments on that video like changed my life. I mean, obviously it doesn't fix anything to like read comments, but I appreciate you guys so much. I was so low, you know, dealing with all that stress and then also just being like kicked when I'm down and being incredibly sick and then getting to like sit there and you can't do anything. But I got to read y'all's comments and it just like, it's like unnatural how amazing that feels. And I don't know how to explain it. And I feel like I'm going way too far down this rabbit hole. I've got favorites to share with you guys and I'm excited to share them. Mostly what I want to say is I hope January treated you well and I hope February is even better. Let's talk about the favorites. All right, first things first, I have this little beauty blender holder. This is amazing. I have needed this for so long and I have no idea what I was doing before that. Actually, what I was doing before that was nasty and unsanitary and I don't suggest it, but I found this on Amazon and it's great. It's called Blenderelle. I'll put links to everything if you're curious down in the description. And this one's in black, but it does come in different colors and it almost looks like a little tulip bud, sort of, but it's closed. It has a little stand. It's plastic and solid on one side and on the other side, it has holes and you can actually spin it open and then it reveals your beauty blender. And mine is dirty, yes, as usual. And it's also really puffy. This is like the largest size because it's full of water because I just did my makeup. It fits when it's big and it also of course fits whenever it's small and not full of water. And what's great about this is you could throw it in your bag. It also has holes on the bottom when you're traveling, and that means you're not putting your sponge in like a baggie or an enclosed space when it's most likely wet and it could grow bacteria. Like, that's nasty. That's something that gets in my head. I don't know all the science behind it, but I don't like to do it. So you can put this here. It's not gonna get makeup on any of your other stuff. It's not gonna get anything else wet, and it also allows it to dry. And the other benefit is I can just set this on my counter when I'm not doing my makeup or when I'm doing my makeup at home. I set it in here like this. It allows it to dry. It doesn't touch anything. It stays clean. I don't know. I'm just loving this. It was cheap. It was on Amazon. You gotta love the Amazon favorites. It's amazing. My next favorite is the Perricone MD No Foundation Serum. It has SPF 30. I talked about this in a vlog a while back when I first got it, and I was kind of on the fence. It has a really light coverage, as it says. It's like a no foundation, and then they added serum on top, so it's like very little coverage. And if I do my primer and my NYX matte setting spray after the primer and before I use this, I actually don't get that oily. And that was my biggest concern when I got this. It's kind of pricey, so I was just like, ugh, if this doesn't work, I'm totally taking it back, like whatever. But I don't get that oily. It's not too much coverage. It doesn't feel heavy. It obviously doesn't get cakey because it's really light and easy to wear. This is just a really nice, like, no makeup, just like the name says, and I love that. It comes in a little droppers, which to me feels very skincare like. Perricone MD. I don't know. know. It just makes me feel like I'm giving my skin a break, and I really like that because I don't do that often. Okay, next up, I was sent this stuff and for some reason I didn't use it for like a month, and I'm kicking myself because I am obsessed. I look forward to putting on my moisturizer every single day. Every time I get out of the bath or shower, I like coat myself in moisturizer. This is something that I've been doing like my entire life. I just like a nice coating of slime, and this is the new stuff. Like, I have to have this. This is so good. It smells so amazing. I opened it because I open it any chance I can get. It smells so good. It is green. I haven't even said the name. It is the pistache, I don't know how you'll say this, skincare pistachio oil, pistachio body butter. It's super hydrating and it's super thick, but it doesn't feel heavy. It sinks into the skin. The smell sticks on you. It is so amazing. Like, not like radiating off of you like a perfume, but like if I'm like squatting down on the floor to do something, which I don't know what, I do that a lot, I will like smell my legs and they smell so good. They smell sweet and just like I want to eat them. I've been trying the low carb thing. Maybe I'm craving the sweets, but like, it smells so good. This is not a drill. I saw it on Amazon for $28. Obviously I didn't pay for it, but I will. I will be repurchasing this. This is so good. And another thing I really like about this is a little bit goes a long way. I mean, obviously I've used a lot because I cannot be stopped. I just love it so much. But like, you get a little bit and you can like do your whole leg. And I really, really appreciate that. Like, this is gonna last me a little while. I don't know if that's true, but like, I will be repurchasing this. Next up is what I've been wearing on my nails for over a month, maybe. I don't know. I've gotten really boring with my nails, but this color just goes with everything. For the last couple of years, or at least the last year, I've been really into pastels, and lately I've gotten even more boring with my nails, and I just like to do a bright, almost white pink. And this is like the perfect almost white pink. It's a new color in the Essie Gel Couture line, and it's called Matter of Fiction. If you've never used the Essie Gel Couture line, you also get this top coat. Sometimes I think you can purchase them together. Other times I think you can do it separately, but this is one of their new colors. This is the top coat I use with it, and it stays on my nails really, really well. I love the color. If you've been looking for a perfect white pink, this is the one, Matter of Fiction. Next up, this is a product that I included in my 2018 beauty favorites, but I hadn't talked about in a monthly favorite. So in case you missed that, I'll just talk about this very quickly. They're the Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pots, and these are so amazing. Last time I checked, whoa, what happened? I think I like shook it up too much. I've been traveling with these. Oh no, I just got it all over the carpet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a downside I hadn't experienced yet. I've had these for a while. They've been clunking around in my bag. Maybe that is not the best situation for them, but I love these. I love these. I'm not gonna change my opinion on them just because like a little chunk of it broke out. Can you see? It just kind of separated right there. These shadows are almost like a gel, not quite. They're almost kind of like the consistency of a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I can never say that. Super Shock Shadow. You know what I'm talking about. They're super, super pigmented and super chrome, super metallic. The swatches don't lie in this situation. You put it on your eye. I use my finger, and it is like highly pigmented, super chrome, super amazing. I just found one downside, which is unfortunate, but I love these. I used the really bright red one in my holiday get ready with me video, and I mean, that color is like a lot to handle, but I absolutely love it. This one is also really gorgeous. It's called Top Yacht. Whoa. It's just, these colors are just so amazing. I had to mention them again. They're just that good. Oh my gosh, I just got it all over my carpet. Why? Ah! You need to learn from your brother. Calm down. Next up, I have some new earring favorites. I am kind of really boring when it comes to earrings slash jewelry, to be honest. Like, I don't switch it up that much. But yet again, Target has tempted my soul, and they got me. They got me good this time. I was doing some like very, very last minute shopping like the night before I left for New Year's, and I discovered all of these earrings. I did not know that Bauble Bar did a little like collaboration or like a capsule collection for Target. It's called Sugar finger fix, and they had a whole bunch of little sets of earrings. I don't know if they're doing the double sets anymore. They come in boxes like this. I kind of threw away all the boxes and then just like put all the earrings in one box, but they had all of these different sets, like these I'm wearing here, beautiful golden extravaganza, and they came with this little beaded dangly set. When I was little, I was like obsessed with like dangle earrings. Is dangle the grossest word ever? Dangle, saggy, like these words, they bother me. But like, I was like, I want my dangle earrings, mom. I had an accent when I was little, like a major accent. I don't know what happened to it. I really love these. They're like my little ball earrings. I've worn these on vlogs. I wore these on vacation. I keep wearing them, obviously. I am into these. Obviously, these are like super trendy right now, and I love that you can get them at Target because obviously they're very affordable. I looked online just a minute ago and I was seeing all the pairs were like $12.99 and under. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I just saw online. And these are really cute for like a super trendy item that we might not want to wear next year. This is the way to go for sure. All right, next up, this is actually a long-time favorite that I don't think I've talked about in a really long time. I don't think I've ever done just a skincare focused video. I don't know why. I definitely need to do one. But recently I went to Atlanta, and then when I came back and I was really sick, my skin was so dry. It was like I had different skin. It was awful. Maybe it was because like I was like using different skincare products because I was stuck at home and I was like, whatever, no one's looking at me. But I had a situation on my hands. The first day I tried to wear makeup, it was just like, ugh, foundation looked awful on me, and I had to like really concentrate on like doubling up on the moisturizer. And this is something that I've been using for a long time. It's the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion, and this is the nighttime version, and you can obviously use it at night. I use it at night, but I also like to use it during the day. So I'll use like my serum, this, and then I go in with my sunscreen. You could do like a sunscreen moisturizer combo, but this is just like, I don't know, I feel like it packs in the moisturizer because it's the PM formula, but it's a gel and it's lightweight. Obviously there's no fragrance, which I love, and it doesn't make me more oily through the day, which obviously I also love. I cannot stand to be any more oily than I already am. And I feel like this really helped when I was like crazy dry. It's just amazing. It's from the drugstore. I feel like I don't talk about it enough, so gotta show some love. Okay, and for that, a beauty accessory I mentioned, I got new makeup bags. Finally, I don't remember if it was like in a main channel video or if it was in a vlog, but I showed my makeup bag that I was using that's kind of shaped like this, and it was in really bad shape. I feel like I had it for a really long time and I just like did not do any maintenance whatsoever. It was just filthy and disgusting. I'm actually embarrassed that I even showed that on YouTube because I'm just a filthy person. I am so sorry, but I finally fixed the situation, threw that away, and now I have this gorgeous unicorn in my life. I am so about this. I found it at Nordstrom Rack, which like, go to Nordstrom Rack and look at makeup bags. I don't know if they're like way cheaper. I don't think that I got this for like super cheap, but maybe I did. I don't know what the regular price is. The brand is Kestrel, okay? And this is just exactly what I need. It has a middle double clear pocket, and that's where I put my brushes. And then this side I do eye stuff, and this side I do face stuff. And then this one for when I travel and I need to put this in my big bag that I check, and I can put this in my carry-on because I'm paranoid about losing all my makeup. I don't want to show up somewhere and just be like, oh, I have to buy all new makeup. It's never happened to me before. I don't know why I'm paranoid about it, but I put all my liquid products in this smaller bag, which is also awesome. It has a pocket in here. It is like actually a great size. You can fit a ton in here. I don't know if they still have them. I will look. I will link down below if they do. It's also Kestrel. They're just gorgeous mermaid unicorn. I don't even know if the camera can really see. It's like too bright. It's probably blinding you. I just love these so much. They're just really cute. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm just like never gonna grow out of stuff like this. This is just who I am forever. My vlog channel people already know this, but my newest Netflix favorite is called Dark. It is so good. It is so creepy, and it is so like, it is involved. Like you have to be in it. There is no multitasking allowed while you're watching this show. It is about time travel. You're dealing with like multiple time periods, and you gotta keep up with a whole cast of characters and their crazy relationships. I don't want to tell you too much. It's a little bit creepy, but it's definitely not scary. You can handle it. I've been told by a million people, turn off the English dubbing because I think it automatically does that on Netflix. I feel like Netflix is like talking down to us when they do things like that. Stop it, Netflix. But we started it like that and we just like kept on through. Everybody in the comments told me, turn it off and just like listen to it in German and read the captions because they're a lot more accurate. I would suggest that too, but that's not what I did. The dubbing is awful. It adds a little comedy because there is no comedy in this show, but it is really, really good. And I definitely suggest it. If you normally like what I like, I feel like you will like it. Okay, I don't know how I waited to the end of this video to talk about this. My newest favorite podcast, thanks to Savannah on Twitter. She suggested this to me and I like immediately acted on it. I had to drive really, really far and I was like, yes, I need a new podcast. Get in my life. It's called Atlanta Monster and it's about the Atlanta child murders that happened in the late 70s and then into the early 80s. And I had no idea this even happened. What? Where have I been? I love the 70s. I wish I lived in the 70s. It's such a weird time. This is probably a weird time to mention that I love the 70s when I'm talking about this. Just disregard that. But like, it just interests me so much, the whole time period. I feel like it was like the Wild West kind of. I mean, obviously not, but anyway, it is so interesting. I love the way they did it. The background music is like full on Stranger Things. It is like super extra 80s. And for some reason, I feel like the 80s, are the 80s a trend right now? I don't really know, but I feel like I've been gravitating to like all things 80s. You guys know last summer was the summer of like being an 80s mom. And then now I'm just like Barb, full on 80s Barb. Can't really apologize for it. It's just what's happening. It's like I'm observing it from the outside. This is just what it is. Back to the podcast. I actually really enjoyed that I didn't know anything about it going into it because they feed it to you in such small bites. They don't like bust in like, oh, this is a news show, like here's what you need to know. It's like you're talking to random people named Popcorn. I couldn't love that more. I couldn't love that more. You're talking to random people called Popcorn. You're hearing about the story from many different perspectives. Obviously, people that lived back then and that worked on the case and stuff like that. And then people now that are looking back on it or now that maybe were kids back then. It's going deep. I cannot wait for the next episode. I'm kind of glad it's not one of those that all the episodes come out at once because then you get done too fast. And this is like a weekly episodic kind of thing. And I'm just really enjoying it. And if you like true crime stuff, if you liked, if you like the same podcast as me, basically, I think you'll really like it. It's so good. It's so well done. I've listened to episode 4 like 2 times because like, I just want more. I need more. I'm gonna stop. All right, that's it for me. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. You are my people and I love you. Leave me your comments down below. What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you using? I need to know your favorites. Let me know your magic moment. Mine, I would say, was New Year's Eve in Mexico. That was so much fun. Definitely my high point in January by far. It was all downhill from there pretty much. Woo, getting dark. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone. Whoa. So classy. Please. Oh my. I'm not.